Now let us consider now what we face as it relates to the synagogue of Satan's attack on the Honorable Louis Farrakhan and those destined to be involved in this attack or crucifixion. Now this is described in the Gospels, all four of them, but today we're going to focus on the Gospel of Mark. Now, Jesus in the Gospel of Mark begins to reveal aspects of his crucifixion to his disciples before it occurs. It states, "And Jesus went out and his disciples into the towns of Caesarea Philippi, and by the way he asked his disciples, saying unto them, Whom do men say that I am? And they answered, John the Baptist. But some say Elias, and others, one of the prophets. And he saith unto them, But whom say ye that I am? And Peter answereth and saith unto him, Thou art the Christ. And he charged them that they should tell no man of him. And he began to teach them that the Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected of the elders and of the chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and after 3 days rise again." Now let us consider the answers to Jesus' questions to his disciples about who the people thought that Jesus was. Why did some of the people think that Jesus was John the Baptist, while others thought that he was Elias or Elijah? John the Baptist and Elias is a function of the herald of the Christ. Therefore, it was anticipated that this prophecy had to be fulfilled in order for the people to know that Christ's presence was imminent. So was Jesus teaching that someone else was the Christ, since they thought he was John the Baptist? Well, did the Honorable Elijah Muhammad represent himself as John the Baptist when he taught that Master Farad Muhammad was the Christ? Did Master Farad Muhammad return 3 years after his departure in 1934 to execute the judgment of this world, as Christ is prophesied to do? Well, if he did, we wouldn't be here. Now, in the last 40 years, has the Honorable the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, has he represented himself as John the Baptist, since he has been teaching that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is the Christ? Did the Honorable Elijah Muhammad return 3 years after his departure in 1975 to execute the judgment of this satanic world? Well, as we know, or should know, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan has been teaching and alerting us to the imminent attack on him and on the lost found nation of Islam, as well as his return among us following his departure to the great mother wheel to meet with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad again. He has made that clear in fulfillment of what we just read from Mark 8. Now, I have been heralding the Honorable Louis Farrakhan as the Christ who returns to execute the judgment of this satanic world.